state-funded full-day kindergarten started today in Oregon. It costs more than $100 million every year.
And the governor was at one school to celebrate the program, which also has its share of critics. Tim Becker is looking into both sides. And Tim, what did you find out today?
Well, on one hand, some people say an extra half year of learning should mean smarter, better educated kids, right? But on the flip side, there's something education researchers call the third grade fade out. And it's one of several reasons some other people question the value of full-day kindergarten.
My name is Kate, and I'm your governor, and I'm just here to welcome you to kindergarten today.
Governor Kate Brown says all-day kindergarten is a key initiative that'll close what she calls an opportunity gap.
This is a huge step forward for all of our children.
A goldfish and a teacher.
Most educators agree. They say the extra time in class means increased opportunity to develop on several levels.
There's another half year that students learn how to read and to write and to compute and to play with others.
Erin Lolich with Education Northwest is familiar with research like this on both the possible benefits and limitations of all-day kindergarten, drawbacks that opponents argue
$200 million. The studies say it doesn't make much difference.
Makes it a waste of money and time.
Tim, what's happening is you've got full-day kindergarten that is wonderful as pre-daycare for parents, and they love it. Bad for the taxpayers. Good academically? The studies don't say so.
Talk show host Lars Larson is referring to multiple studies that have proven something called third grade fade out.
The studies say if you put a kid in full-day kindergarten and you have another kid who goes in half-day or no kindergarten, by the third grade, you can't tell the educational difference between one or the other.
So the third grade fade out, though, that was found. It's just, you know, there are variables as to why.
Right.
Lolich argues that researchers haven't done a consistent job of controlling all the different factors that lead to kids entering all-day kindergarten in the first place. That reasons can vary from state to state and district to district.
We don't know all the whys behind that, but you know what's interesting is that that's out there and researchers know about it and policymakers know about it and kindergarten teachers, some of them know about it, and yet we're all saying we still support this 100%.
So again, the two basic sides to the argument, the more education time, the better, you would assume, right? It can't hurt a student's development. And the flip side, others are saying it's little more than daycare at taxpayers' expense. It isn't necessary if that third grade fade out happens 3 years down the road.
It's an interesting time in education. They're trying to remake a lot of the educational system in this country. I know my kid's report card, it's hard for me to decipher because it's not the A, B, C's, and D's that it used to be. So this is part of that new frontier of education.
And why people are maybe a little more sensitive to it or not.
That's a good point. Tim, thank you for that. Meanwhile,